And welcome back. Today we finally have the Buzz TV PowerStation. Yeah, look how big this box is. It is like a present, like a giant present. Yeah, if you guys are brand new to the channel, consider subscribing. And if you're a return subscriber, welcome back. I try to get you guys here all the latest and greatest stuff. And super stoked about the new Buzz 6 PowerStation. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen this. I know we've been talking about this for now 2 years, I want to say. I think we were first talking about it 3 years ago, and it was supposed to come out 2 years ago, or a year ago. I don't remember. But it's here, finally. There's been a lot of updates that have been going through this. Some people bought it really early when they were still doing some stuff with it. But it's done. It's good. Yeah, let's see what we get. So we're going to go ahead and pull everything out. I got to say, like, every time I open up one of their devices, it's like a present. Man, this thing is, this thing is a monster. Cool. We saw this at CES, one of their models, and very excited how this thing is. Look at that. Buzz TV 6. Yeah. Look how big this thing is. It's great. So first off, this little compartment here on the bottom, you could open this up and then add a solid state drive down there. You could extend the storage and make this thing a beast. It's already a beast as it is, but you could just, yeah, this thing is definitely next level. Now, the other thing too is there's a couple things here on the box that we'll go through. What's interesting is this is the front of the box, and this is the back of the box. Notice there's nothing. All the stuff that they included is here on the sides. Check that out. Everything there is going to be on the side. So you do have, looks like your power, a TF card slot, optical, HDMI, and Ethernet. So TF card to extend your storage even more. And then you also get a USB-C, two USBs ports, one's 3.0, one's 2.0, and then a power button. Yeah, I always like the honeycomb feel that they have on this thing. This thing is awesome. There's not too much weight on this thing, which I was actually surprised. I know once you add a hard drive into this thing, then yeah, you're definitely going to have some weight on this. So we're going to pull this open. Wow. You have a lot of stuff here. It says the P6 must be connected directly to the TV with the HDMI cable. Do not plug the P6 into a home theater receiver or soundbar. So, yeah. You have some reading material there, so that way you don't screw it up. There's always somebody that does. There is some more reading material right here, so with some QR codes. This is just like the guide for the remote and a quick start guide. That way there's not too much material in here, and that's actually smart because a lot of these devices are just plug and play, and hopefully people know how to plug this thing in. You do get two Energizer batteries. They're two AA's. You have some buttons here, or some covers actually I should say. Most of the time some people will not be using, let's say, like the optical, or they might not even be using the USB ports. So this is actually very nice to cover that, because you don't want dust accumulating inside. So very, very nice. You do have another plug here, so they kind of just like hooked it up with some stuff. Here is your power cable. And this is actually really different from what I'm used to. Here's your brick. This is literally a computer, like how they have everything set up. It's gonna be power. It's gonna be a lot of power. So there's your cable. Here is your thing here, your brick. You just plug it in just like this, and then this guy is gonna go right where the power port's going to be. So very, very simple and easy. Now I do have a Audio Quest cable that I'm going to use. This is my super high end HDMI cable, so we're going to go ahead and connect it with this. They do provide a really good HDMI cable, so just letting you guys know. And then of course you do have their Buzz TV remotes. This is their BT 500. Very good, very nice how this thing is. I've covered this remote before several times. I gotta say, this thing feels amazing. So, okay, cool. Let's go ahead and hook this thing up and see exactly what we get. Okay, so here we go. Oh, that's pretty cool. It looks like the Buzz honeycomb is actually lit up right there at the top. So I actually like that. I kind of wish there was more lights up there, like maybe a couple more, but I'm okay with that. Okay, so here we go. I have it all plugged in. We are now putting in, I have my own batteries that I'm going to have here. Yeah. The other thing too is while this thing is loading up, if you guys are interested in the device, check the description below. I will also have a coupon code. That way you guys are set up pretty nicely and you guys get a pretty good deal. Or shoot me an email, rohasentertainment@gmail.com. That's the other thing. Okay, very, very simple. Yeah. Follow your language. Go up or down for the city that you're in. And then adjust the screen size, whatever you need to do, so it's already right where I want it. And then make sure you connect to the Wi-Fi. Now, of course, if you don't have your Wi-Fi, you could just hardwire it to the Ethernet port, and that should be it. Now, it did say that there was a update that popped up real quick, but I think it was, maybe it's downloading or something, but it opened up here to the home screen. Like, look at this. Yeah, I like it a lot. We're going to have a new video coming soon to check out some of the details. Let's go ahead and get AIDA64 so that way we can see the actual specs. Okay, so here we go. We are going to the bottom and we're going to open up AIDA64. I love this app because it tells you everything about this device. Now, right here you have free storage of 106 gigs. And this thing has 16 gigs of, wow, manufacturer NVIDIA, whoa. 16 gigs of RAM. Wow. That's a lot. It is pulling, normally we're used to saying this is a quad core ARM Cortex something. This is, it's got two, it's two quad cores. So you got an octa-core, you have an ARM Cortex A55 and an ARM Cortex A76. Whew. You're talking about power. This is gonna be insane, like legit. Mali, we're used to saying Mali G30 something. This is Mali G610. It's pulling up full screen at 1080p. Oh my gosh, the power on this thing is just crazy. Android 10 API level. Normally I see this at 30, 31. This is at 33. Very interested to see what the codecs is going to be. Yeah, usually, you know, because they're using logic chipsets and everything, everything just works great. So you do have decoder and encoder of C2 and OMX, LATM, 3GPP, AMR, FLOC, ALA, MLA, MPEG, Opus, RAW, and Vorbis. Yeah, you have some really good ones. You do have the arcade decoder and encoder for videos, so that's actually pretty new. Normally I don't see those type of codecs, but it's got all the codecs here that you're used to: AVC, 3GPP, HEVC, VP8, VP9. Here's some of the Google ones: AVC, 3GPP, the OMX ones, C2s, H263 and H264. You have everything here. Like, you literally have everything that you're gonna want to get. There is some serious power going on in this thing. Okay, so I know one thing people are going to say is, well, what about DTS HD? What about Dolby? With those codecs that were there, you should be able to read it, and there's multiple codexes that will read varieties of that different Dolby Vision or DTS or whatever it is. That's actually really good what it has. I gotta say, it's crazy how powerful this thing is, and we don't have a hard drive plugged into it. We don't have a micro SD plugged into it. We don't have the USB ports being used. It's like this is all on the box. A lot of memory, a lot of storage. Obviously, if you want this thing to record, like if you guys want this to record like tons of things, it's going to be able to store it. You're going to be able to have that hard drive and you could just take it wherever you want. Yeah, it's gonna be really, really good. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. This thing is a beast. Like, this is a legit beast. So Yeah, let me know what you guys think. With all that being said, you guys take care of each other, and I'll see you guys in the next one.